I just thought I'd jump on here, get a couple things off my chest. I think a lot of things that have been irritating me lately is I just said we're all basically enabling the rich to do what they do. And you already know. You buy all the products that you buy. That just enables them to do what they do. Why do the rich get away with guilty by association? The rich get away with guilty by association. Who prosecutes the rich? Who's past the rich to prosecute them? If us regular folks get into some trouble, and we get into knee-deep trouble or whatever, and the cops interrogate us, which the rich don't get interrogated. But if the cops come interrogate us, what happens if our partners know what we did? It's guilty by association. But the rich, they get away with it. When a rich kid from a rich family goes through the judicial system, what does he get? A slap on the wrist? Gets a year in jail, 4 years in jail for committing some acts that are pretty heinous to us. So, what are we living in? Times don't just make new history. Just doesn't come up with new things in life. History always repeats itself. It always repeats itself. If we go back to the Egyptian days, if we go back to so many different eras in time, we can start to see that a lot of this stuff is actually, it's already been done before. And I'm pretty sure when Egyptian pharaohs were roaming around, I'm pretty sure that they had their rich that were actually able to do a lot of things that poor people weren't able to do. I mean, the Bible pretty much sees it too. The Bible has the same things of slaves and everything else. Why is that? You know? That's pretty crazy to me. And then we go around hating on each other or whatever we do. I don't understand that either. We're just regular old folks doing whatever we do. We need to start to get together and start to understand what we're doing together as a group. Push away those elites so we can actually start making money together. And there's different ways we can make money on. This isn't the only platform that we can build on our. We could build a platform on our own. We don't have to use YouTube. There's other places on the internet that we can create of our own, and especially with AI, so we can start making our own areas and our own platforms. We're just enabling the rich to do whatever. That's just crazy to me. That's just crazy to me. I don't even really like hanging around much my family because a lot of my family members are well off. I don't hang out with my family. I just don't. They're really well off. They act the way they do. I don't really hang out with them, you know. I used to act all bougie and whatever. I don't do that anymore. That ain't me no more. And I don't really like hanging out with anybody that's bougie. I used to hang out with a lot of bougie people that were really well off. I don't like that vibe anymore. I just kind of stay to myself. That's kind of what I do. I like staying to myself. And a lot of this stuff that I see going around, and I push myself off the streets from what I used to. I used to do a lot of crazy things on the street. You don't even know. A lot of crazy things. But now that I look back at all the things that I've done, it's not nearly as crazy as what these rich people are getting away with. And we're just enabling them. What's up? We're just enabling the rich people. You buy all these things. iPhones. And I bet you my Android, me having an Android, can probably make way more than an iPhone can make, because you can develop underground apps or APK apps. You could do a lot of other things, you know. What's up to my people out there in different countries? What's up? Hopefully y'all doing good too. Not everybody out here, us out here in the US, we don't hate you guys if you're in a different country. It's the politicians that making us fight. It's these dirty politicians that are doing this. We got to stand together as the people, as a global people, not just the United States, not just countries or India or whatever. We got to stand together, you know. These global elites are just trying to control our lives, and we need to understand how to communicate with each other, because they have the capabilities of cutting off our capabilities with one another. How do I know? I don't know that you may hate me because of a politician that has done you dirty in your country. That's wrong. We're not like that, as a people in a country, and you may not be that way either in your country as well. So let's just stop fighting over these old politics, these old man politics. We're fighting over these dudes that are 80 years old. They're 80 years old, and we still allow them to run around, control the country all senile. These guys should be locked up in a nursing home, man. But yet we allow them to control our nations. Shh, what sense does that make? And we're over here gossiping and doing all this other stuff amongst each other, because why? They want to kick up some dust and make us argue with one another. That ain't cool. They're just doing this because they want us to fight with each other. They're just doing this because they want us to bicker with one another, so they can keep doing what they're doing. We gotta stop enabling these people. You gotta wake up. You gotta start waking up. I'm kind of tired of just being in the autopilot, because I've been in autopilot too, but I've been paying attention to politics for a really long time, since I was a kid, since the 90s. I'm older than the 90s. It's the 80s. But that's for another story. But we got to start sticking together. We don't stick together, and we allow these politicians to segregate us amongst their political views. And what are we going to do? And ain't nobody going to listen. Of course, people are just going to pass by. I'm not even a political dude. I do this. This is what I do. And shouts out to my kiddo, my youngest. My youngest is having a baby, possibly gonna be a grandpa. So, gonna be a grandpa. Even though I don't look like I'm a grandpa. I'm grandpa status, or maybe I do look like a grandpa. I don't know. But there's a lot of things going on in my personal life too that are pretty cool. Nobody's gonna listen. That's quick. That's fine. But I just had to post up and look at getting my piece done. That's the one that I just recently got done. This is my first painting piece. I usually just do sketches, done tons of sketches, but this is my first actual piece that I painted. So it came out dope. That one came out dope too. I always like that one. That came out dope. Definitely love my art. I've had this encased since 2010. This thing has been around for a while. Tupac. I just had to jump on here. I didn't have enough space to make a video. I didn't have enough space to make a video on my phone, so I just jumped up on here. Decided to say something. Yep. But I'm thinking I'm going to probably start posting up more. And I usually don't vape either, but vaping for some reason. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Keep inspirated no matter what you're doing. because that's the only thing you got these days. Get a skill, try to be productive in your own life. Add a song that's currently stuck in my head. What has been stuck in my head? A lot of music. I have been playing a lot of music lately too, low key. But hopefully, everybody's doing well, and I'm trying to maintain too as well. And nobody's watching. I don't expect for nobody to watch. But I want to hear some new music. People post up some new music. Make some new music. Make some great music. Stay talented. Stay inspired. And I didn't see a negative comment in there talking smack or anything. So that's what's up. Just highs and said hi. Stuff like that. So usually there's a negative comment. But there's too many things going around in this world. And develop your own place. You have AI now. You have the capability of getting off these platforms. So do it. Peace.